With regard to urban water, we have also, through the Gamma project, provided 260 kilometers of pipelines into homes to pipe the water into the homes of the people of Accra. As I speak, we've also built 30,000 toilets in Accra. Overall, the whole country, throughout the whole country, we have also built 113,000 toilets in homes. This is to help us increase the delivery of sanitation. In effect, what I'm humbly asking for is that all these shortcutting that His Excellency has done will come on stream in the next tenure.
No one is left behind. And we mean no one. Or deputy traders, fishers, farmers, of the Ghana School Feeding Program, which has been enhanced with better quality meals. Only doubled under the Ghana School Feeding Program. They are Quado administration.
And welcome once again to City TV as we continue our live coverage of the launch of the NPP's Manifesto for the 2020 general election. So far, we have given you snippets of what has been happening there with our very strong team of journalists led by Vivian Kailoko, Bernard Avle, Nathan Kwao, there as well, Umaru Sanda, Duke Mensa, Opoku, and the rest of the team. But we'll continue to take a lot more speeches. Already we have heard the purpose of gathering as given by the General Secretary of the party, Mr. John Boyd. We have also heard from the chairman. A video has been played that has recounted the NPP story so far. Now, they are going to give sector speeches. Now, these sector speeches will look at leaving no one behind, teaching all our children the new normal, so that is education in COVID, digital Ghana. We all know that digitization has been a huge part of the NPP's economic agenda, and this has been fronted by the Vice President, who is also expected to speak. They are going to talk about Power Ghana, no Dumso. The economy sounds stable and strong. We expect one of the finance ministers to speak. Early on, we spoke to the finance minister, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta. He's there along with his deputies, so expect to hear from either him or one of his deputies on the economy, feeding the nation as well. After that, there will be musical performances, and on the second part of the program, producing for ourselves and for export, will also be discussed. People development, healthier Ghana, and our creative diversity. We are also expecting to hear a goodwill message from the former president, His Excellency John Ejekum Kufuor. Then we will hear from the chair of the NPP's Manifesto Committee, that is the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Then another video, and then there will be finally a speech by the president and the man who will be the presidential candidate for the NPP come December's 2020 general election. So exciting coverage, all the analysis, all the interviews coming up on City TV. And also, for those of you, if you do intend to leave the comfort of your sofa and you're in a car anywhere, don't worry, we are also on radio. 97.3 City FM has you covered as we start our build-up towards what promises to be a very, very interesting election come December. And City TV will be at the forefront of bringing you the most factual, balanced, and informative analysis and coverage in the build-up to that election. So now we go back to Cape Coast as the NPP continues its activities that will lead towards the official launch of its 2020 manifesto.
No manya blanya fe.
Our continuous engagement in educating and enforcing of the various protocols as the new normal.
Our core mandate is to ensure that everybody in Ghana, being young and old, is motivated to learn at least a skill or a profession. We are ensuring that all the TVET institutions under the various ministries are brought under the Ministry of Education.
It's 40 years when I dropped out of school because I was pregnant. But along the line, I had the desire that I wanted to go back to school. And unfortunately, I got pregnant the third one. Yes. But after that, I decided I would go to school. So I left the man and I started my life. From there, I started selling to provide for myself and the children. And many people were advising me that I was brilliant, that I should go back to school. So I took the bold step and I went to so-called Bogame MAGHS Form 2. That was 2018. And in 2019, I wrote my BEC and I passed. I was admitted in Maoli School, which was last year. I want to thank the government. I know it's not only me that is going through this, and because of the free SHS, I've come back to school. There are a lot out there. To me, it is a good thing. It is a good thing, and I thank the government. I want to become a midwife.
My name is Dr. Yaosei Educhum. I'm the Deputy Minister for Education in charge of General Education and also a Member of Parliament for the good people of Osomtwe. Today, I want to take you on an adventure with me. An adventure that takes a look at the bold vision of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President, and his Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. An adventure that began with the implementation of free senior high school, a campaign promise that was made by the President, a promise that has been delivered. I want you to join me as we look at TVET transformation. Through the leadership of the Minister for Education, TVET has been transformed. Technical, vocational education and training is no longer the preserve of students who don't do well in schools. A major agenda has been embarked upon. Skills assessment has been done so that we know the areas that we need to focus on. And then the transformation has begun. A 5-year TVET transformation agenda is being implemented. Ladies and gentlemen, The Ghana that you know is a Ghana that is different now because somebody dreamt and somebody did the hard work. In this country of ours, even in the 1960s, the vast majority of our students did not gain access to secondary schools because there were limited facilities. Then we came into the 2000s, and every year 100,000 students were sitting at home because they could not afford to pay the fees that were being charged by our institutions. Then comes a bold leader. A leader who says, I'm not going to leave any child behind. A leader who says, I will have to ensure that every child, irrespective of which part of the country you were born and you were growing up in, will have access to quality secondary education. So today, when we talk about the story of free senior high school campaign promise, the new patriotic party knows that. We know that education is the difference maker. Education is what transforms societies. Education is what takes a young man from a village and make him somebody so that they can sit in a hall like this. Education is what has brought all of us together here on this great day. And it is that kind of education that we want every child to have. It is that kind of commitment that was made to the good people of Ghana, and the president and the vice president and the entire party structure has rallied together, and we have delivered. But make no mistake about it. On December 7th, education is on the ballot. And not just any education, quality education is on the ballot. To the good people of Ghana, give me a minute and let me let you know at this point, the decision we make on December 7th has wide ramifications for the future of this country. When we vote for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, this nation will be forever transformed. Education is going to play its rightful role. No child will be left behind, and sometimes when we talk about no child being left behind, we forget that when we leave a child behind, we are leaving the country behind. So it's not just about leaving a child behind. When we don't tap all the talent of the people across the length and breadth of this country, and we only tap into the talent of the few who are privileged like myself, we are leaving the country behind. And that is not what we can afford to do. So December 7th, when you go to the polls, you are going to the polls to vote for hope. You are going to the polls to vote for transformation. You are going to the polls to vote for a leader who is fiercely determined that the fortunes of this nation will forever be transformed. And that through education, a young man growing in the district will one day get an opportunity to go to secondary school, get an opportunity to go to the university, transform the fortunes of his life and that of his family, and then be able to look back and say, because of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, my life has changed. That is the nation that we want to rally every one of you to join us and vote that this nation will forever be transformed. We must understand that a generation empowered will empower this nation forever. Mr. President, we are grateful for your leadership. Mr. Vice President, we are grateful for your leadership. And it is my hope that the good people of Ghana will vote for hope and not despair. Thank you. Thank you. God bless NPP. God bless Ghana.
Hello. Joe Anochi speaks on Digital Ghana.
NPP is building the foundation for a digital Ghana, something that can meet the demands of the new normal.
We've been very busy trying to formalize our economy through technology, and that has been the key focus of the government of the NPP. We've been building the foundations of our digital economy and taking deliberate steps in that respect. starting with mobile money interoperability to build a digital financial system. And so we put 15 million bank accounts in 15 million pockets, since all these mobile money wallets are linked to bank accounts, and has made it possible for people to transact businesses from around the country seamlessly using technology. In the next 4 years, we're going to be doing a lot more of what we've already been doing, and we want to transform the COVID from a crisis to an opportunity technology and build Ghana's digital shield, leveraging on our existing assets within government, fiber, LTE, and all the various digital platforms that we already have in existence. We feel that we've built the robust foundation, and so we can leverage applications and services on that foundation going forward.
Digital services rolled out by this government as part of the Digital Ghana agenda, whose purpose is to enable Ghanaians work and live more conveniently while in much less time and cost. It is often said technology drives innovation, and innovation drives growth and market. For the people, that translates into better ways of getting things done, such as people sending deliveries across town, payments to bulk yam seller at from the comfort of your home, or sharing a photograph of your newborn baby with grandma and grandpa. If you fail to innovate, you will be left behind. Fortunately for us as a nation, our President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has a clear understanding of what needed to be done from day one. He believed that the future of Ghana lay in bringing innovative, sustainable, progressive technologies that will make state institutions, businesses, households, and individuals work effectively, efficiently, and deliver better and make our economy grow. This is why we have been able to deliver many innovations and services. The following are examples. We have introduced the new national ID card, the Ghana card. This will help with the precise identification of individuals, families, and communities, and using related data, direct social protection programs better to those that need it most. A case in point, in the just ended voters registration exercise, the Electoral Commission reported that a little over 60% of all registrations were made by means of the Ghana card. In fact, as at today, the National Identification Authority has issued over 13 million Ghana cards to Ghanaians and to foreign residents. We have done in 3.5 years what John Mahama failed to do in 8 years. We have introduced the mobile money payments interoperability system. This allows the seamless movement of cash across bank accounts, mobile wallets on different networks, and the easy cards, thereby promoting cashless digital economy. That means you do not need to carry cash when you visit the market or go to the salon or the barber or plumber. By means of the Universal Access Fund, we have extended voice and broadband data to more than 500 underserved and unserved communities throughout the country, from Abanaso in the eastern region to Turumpan in the western region, from Volo in the Volta region to Jedam in Ashanti region, from Yabaga in the northern region to PC in the upper west region. They are now have voice and broadband data connectivity. Now take note, in 8 long years, the NDC only extended voice and broadband data to 78 underserved and unserved communities throughout the country. This administration has done 500 in 3.5 years. For the first time in the history of Ghana, applicants for travel documents can obtain passports within a matter of days through a hassle-free online process. The same is true for driver's licenses and vehicle registration. The application process has been technologically streamlined. You can obtain one in less than an hour. Like any other country, the pandemic has hit Ghana and our economy hard. And to provide much-needed relief and to enable more people, businesses, and households to facilitate communication in this time of COVID and to utilize technology to operate remotely, the government has announced a reduction of CST from 9 to 5%. Expect the cost of data to be reduced soon. And we are even more committed to do even more. We will increase broadband coverage throughout the country with emphasis in 2016 underserved and unserved communities through the universal access, telephony, and digital inclusion. We will implement inclusive innovations, yes, inclusive innovations, to make sure that the visually impaired are not left out of the ongoing digital revolution. We will leave no one behind. In conclusion, fellow Ghanaians, President Akufo-Addo and his team have a vision, a mission, a plan to use technology to make life better for you and for me and for all Ghanaians, no matter your station in life, no matter your village address or location in the country, no matter your age and gender. But especially if you are underprivileged, President Akufo-Addo and his team are using technology to lift you up, to leapfrog and to close the digital gap and make you productive and improve your quality of life. What he says he will do, he does. For more for Nana, to do more for you and me. Thank you.
Dr. Mohammed Amin Anta speaks on powering Ghana, no doom so.
A reliable power is the foundation of industrialization and building a sustainable economy. The NPP seeks to power Ghana, no more doom so.
Today, power stability is rest assured industries, they get power. But what is more significant of that, the fact that today we are even enjoying a tariff at a competitive rate, which is about 30%, lower than what we were enjoying in 2016. So despite the improvement in the system reliability, availability is rest assured.
We inherited a situation where a lot of our youth were without jobs in the industry. Thankfully, it was a major campaign promise of the government of the NPP that there must be an accelerated oil and gas capacity program to ensure that the majority of our youth who are interested in working in the upstream oil and gas sector are trained. And today I'm able to say that it is part of the record of His Excellency President Akufo-Addo regarding job creation in the upstream sector.
Yulimbonde Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, Maninya MPP parliamentary candidate for Karaga. Yimuna ninte twasi etwa zanchang te bom na lumbom na te pamapolo. Zompora Ghana Zaha. 1 year into his term, President Akufo-Addo had outlined his vision for Ghana beyond aid, a self-reliant, proud black star of Africa. To realize this vision, the energy sector was critical, but was in bad shape. What came to be known as Doomso, a major feature of the Mahama era, inflicted significant pain on all Ghanaians. Avoidable deaths in our hospitals, shutting down of industries like the Tema Chemical Limited and the Blue Skies Products Limited, among others. According to ISA, University of Ghana, Dumso cost the nation $680 million in 2014, about 2% of GDP at the time. Fellow Ghanaians, let me remind you about those days when our medical doctors performed surgery with torchlights because of several unplanned outages. How welders, coal stores, and hairdressing salons could barely operate and earn income to feed their families. Remember also the discomfort of having to sleep and work without your fan, sweating in your rooms and offices uncontrollably. Do not forget so soon. That was why President Akufo-Addo and the NPP government made it our most urgent priority to eliminate Dumso, and we have done just that. Today, there is no more Dumso, and under President Akufo-Addo, we will never experience Dumso in our country. You will recall that under the NDC government, many industries became uncompetitive, and some relocated to neighboring countries due to high cost of electricity. In fact, Ghana's electricity tariffs were about the highest in the sub-region. Under President Akufo-Addo, cost of electricity has declined. The NPP government is the first in the history of Ghana to reduce tariffs by 11% on a net basis, against an increase in tariffs of 265% under the NDC government. Our president has again demonstrated unparalleled dedication to protecting the welfare of Ghanaians during this painful COVID-19 period, and has provided yet another relief package of free electricity to all lifeline customers and 50% reduction to all others. Fellow Ghanaians, as you continue to enjoy the electricity relief, remember that it takes a caring leader to show empathy to his fellow citizens in times of crisis, notwithstanding the cost. This could not have been possible under the John Mahama economy. The energy sector faced unprecedented financial crisis under the NDC government, which could not even support procurement of fuel to operate the power plants. President Akufo-Addo has not only found the means to secure fuel supplies over the last 3.5 years, but has also cleared all government debts owed to ECG. We have fully redeemed over $1 billion of debts accrued by John Mahama and the previous NDC government from the bulk oil distribution companies. To sustain cash flow in the energy sector and avoid further accumulation of debts, we are currently implementing the cash waterfall system. We have also provided relevant national infrastructure for the energy sector, including the gas reverse flow project, which now allows us to flow up to 120 million scf of gas per day from Takoradi to Tema, thereby reducing ample. The National Hybrid Power System, which is ongoing at Bui, and the Palugu Integrated Project in the north, will together increase solar power penetration by 100 megawatts. And more will be done to move Ghana closer to our national renewable energy target in the generation mix. Fellow Ghanaians, when you give us a second term to serve you, we will, inshallah, provide more critical infrastructure for the energy industry, reduce distribution losses, improve reliability in power supply, and increase power and natural gas exports to the sub-region. We will enforce competitive procurement of power projects and minimize excess capacity charges through ongoing negotiations. We will continue to pursue our plan to develop Ghana into a regional petroleum hub in the Western region. A bill for the establishment of the Petroleum Hub Corporation is currently under parliamentary consideration. We will even more pursue relevant reforms in the upstream sector and provide incentives for the revival of exploration activities after the COVID-19 pandemic. My fellow Ghanaians, We are on course to building an energy economy, which we are promising you, for the rapid industrialization and transformation of our country. Your vote for President Akufo-Addo and the NPP means a vote for the efficient management of the energy sector. Your vote for President Akufo-Addo means banishing Dumso forever and ever in our country. I thank you so much. Kukrudu, the Damia, Ziga, Ziga, Ziga. May God bless all of us.
The Honorable Abna Osei Asari speaks on the economy, sound, stable, and strong.
A robust financial system.
We have brought